Hi, guys. My name is Steve B. I want to talk to you today about staying sober for today, and it can be done. It's really, really good. Today is November 2nd, down the park, Saturday. Saturday in the park. I remember the first time I ever heard that song from Chicago. I saw Chicago in concert at the Yale Bowl, and that was the very first time I ever heard that song. And back in the day, it went on to be a huge hit for Chicago. But I'm here to tell you that you can stay sober today too, and I'm gonna do it, and let's do it together. Let's stay sober. Let's um let's have a nice day without drinking. It can be done, and it can be done. I'm living proof that it can be done. I'm coming up on 32 years, one day at a time. I came in at the end of 1992, and that was like the end of my drinking journey. And lo and behold, it is a journey. It's become a fantastic journey, guys. And I'm here to tell you that you could do it too, and I want you to. Um, Life is good today. Life is very good. And I have all the help in the world. I have a God of my understanding in my life. When I came in, I didn't want anything to do with that. I was kind of like embedded in the occult and doing some, I don't know, just rebellious things. It was kind of a little rebellion of sorts that I was not speaking to God. He wasn't speaking to me, and I look at it like a dark time because I was really miserable inside. I didn't have God in my life. It was so many things, and then a bunch of circumstances happened, and it led me to where I am today. And today I'm in a fantastic place. I'm in a wonderful place today. And if you don't have a God in your life, hang in there. The miracle will happen. If you could get sober, you can get a God in your life. Life is takes on a different meaning, and I'm telling you, one day at a time, my life is. I'm a different person than I was when I walked into the rooms of recovery. Very different, very different. And I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning about the better things in life, and the better things in life are the things that are like the smaller things. The animal kingdom. I love the animals. I love I love nature. I love nature. I'm out here today watching the leaves come down like crazy, and yeah, um, this is my life now. Staying sober one day at a time, bringing my podcast to you guys, hanging out here in the park, and it's all the most fantastic stuff in the world. And I want to share it with you. How did I do it? I didn't do it alone. I used to think, yeah, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing all this by myself. But I'm here to tell you that no, there's a God that's orchestrating my life and making it worthwhile. And I mean, I think I'm put on this earth to help people, and this is part of that. The meeting to help people, and that's why I'm here. I want to see other people get sober too, and watch the miracle happen in their life also. Because it's honestly it's the greatest thing in the world. So here we are, Saturday in the park. Yeah, wonderful song. I love it. Chicago was one of my favorite bands back in the day. When I first started liking music. They were huge. They were huge, and they were hit makers, and they had a lot of them. Um, what are you guys doing today? Anything good for your weekend? Um, I'll probably go to the movies later. I'm a creature of habit. I love doing the same things. Um, you know, Lena and I will probably go to the movies and I don't know, find the best one they got for today, whatever that is, and I really enjoy the movies. When I was a kid, I used to love going too. Very first job I ever had was at the Strand Theater in the movies, and I started when I was 15 years old. That was my first job, and had a bunch of them since. Um, a part of the journey. You know what? The most significant job that I had was the road construction job, and that was the one that took me out um, and really made me uh, really love drinking. It was. I used to like driving on my own. You're not so much going to work, but coming home, I'd find the first package store I could find, and I was off and running, drinking and driving. Here I am, here I am today, you know, going on 32 years sober. Yeah, the end of 1999 is yeah, the end of 1992, excuse me, was when I quit drinking. And that seems a whole lifetime ago. Um, it's just been the most awesome journey that I could ever mention. And I so many people like when I like we had a pretty good sized meeting the other day down here. And it's like, I know all these people. I know their names. I know who they are, and that's a wild feeling, man. That's a good feeling, you know. And sometimes the smaller meetings are the best, little good things come in little packages. And, you know, so big meeting, small meeting, and meetings and meetings and meeting. And, yeah, guys, you know, thank you for letting me come into your day and just kind of chat about life and sobriety and the old days and the new days. And I like to say the best is yet to come because it is. The best is most definitely yet to come. And I'm here to tell you that. I'm going to share with you that the best is yet to come. Hang in there. Don't give up. And if you're having a hard time staying sober, uh, do it just for today, just for the 24 hours that's in front of you. Just stay sober for the 24 that's in front of you because that's all we really have anyway. I wake up and I say, all right, what am I going to do with this 24 hours in front of me? And that's one day, you know. One of the favorite slogans is one day at a time. And that is, it keeps it simple. Keep it simple is another one. One day at a time, keep it simple, but for the grace of God. When I see people that are having a hard time, it's like we have to realize that that could be us. That could be us. God has been very good to me, and one day at a time, it's like that desire to drink it has been gone. You know, I used to hear all the time. I wake up in the morning with untreated alcoholism. And what am I going to do with it? Yeah, what am I going to do with it? You know, first thing I do is come to God. I don't say, God, keep me sober for today, but I do say, Lord, please walk with me through this day and help me. Help me to live your will, to be in your will. Help me with anything that comes my way. Um, and He will. He will. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Um, God is a good Father, and the best Father you could ever hope for. You know, I used to think that I love what King David said one time. He said, "When my mother and my dad let me down, God will pick me up. When my mother and dad let me down, God will pick me up." And that's the truth, because mother and dad need God. Mother and dad need God too, and he's there for all of us. It's little chilly, but life is gonna go on just the same. It's all good. Um, I don't know what how the meeting's gonna go today, because when it gets cold, less people come. But we shall see. We shall see. I hope they do. Either way, it's gonna be okay. You know, I have to remember, like a big thing in my life is prayer. And I incorporate prayer into my life every single day. A couple of the steps that I really incorporate every day are turn it over, and praying, turning it over and praying. They're a couple of the best tools that I could ever hope to have. Um, Prayer is huge. It's basically me talking to the Lord, me talking to Him, and listening for His answer, for all the good, you know. And a day that I don't pray, the day that I don't turn things over, that can be a messed up day, But God is faithful. He's faithful. He is faithful, and He's not going to let you down ever. So, guys, what's going on? What's the good news for today? The good news is we're not going to drink one day at a time. We are going to stay sober, and we are gonna like walk with the Lord, and we are going to ask Him for help when we need it. Like for instance, when I need help, I come to Him, and I need help on a daily basis, because He's there. He's there for you. He's there for you. And I'm watching the kids playing and stuff like that. Here, there's a family over here who probably won't even have a bigger meeting. There's only a few of us here, but I'm gonna go with the flow, whatever it is, whether it's good or bad or whatever. I'm gonna take it. Um, Happy to be here. I'm gonna go put my knit hat on, because it's kind of more chilly than I anticipated here today. Um, yeah, this is the time of year when yeah, we start getting a little nippy and stuff like that. I mean, a couple of days ago it was like 83 degrees, and it was freaking hotter than heck. It was like a beach day, and that was on Halloween. And here today a little bit more chilly, but that's okay. That's okay. Life is good, and it's only going to get better. Um, you know what? One thing that I could honestly say and Lena helped me a lot with this, is that I learned to love animals, doggies. I love them. I love them. I see them, and I get excited when I see them, and I don't know. They're just my friends, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that. being around them, calling their name, and petting them. They're fantastic. They're fantastic. And if it weren't for her, I would have never had that. I had Jack, my cat, and he was like my best friend in the world. And there was always Bailey there too. It was always Jack and Bailey. And then when Jack died, it was like now it's just Bailey. And then I've learned to enjoy Bailey's company, you know, and it's, I don't know. I just love animals today, and I give that thanks to Lena because she's the person that she had such love for Zoe, her doggie, and I did too. That dog was such a wonderful little animal, and but anyway, guys, please give a like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Leave a comment. I'd love to chat with you or to get to know you. God bless you guys. Love you all.